Hi. So, akong report is about kay Robert Schopenhauer on his perspective about the meaning of life. So, for him is the meaning of life is quite useless unless ano, we try to be ourselves or we be ourselves. So, nga nang nakaingan siya Here's why. So, si Schopenhauer is gina-idolize niya si Kant where ginagamit niya tong Kant's distinction between noumena and phenomena. So, what is phenomena and noumena? Phenomena is, some of us might hear this already or it's quite common dahil sa research na design which is phenomenology. So, phenomena is these are the things that we experience and what we know about. That is why ang phenomenology is a study of human experience. And opposite which is noumena, is these are the things that we haven't experienced yet and we do not know pa. So, according to Kant, there are two worlds, which is the phenomena world, which is the world of experience, and there is also the world in itself, or the noumena world, which is the will. So, ingon si Kant na since ang will is noumena man siya, therefore, individuals like us na naa sa phenomenal world cannot experience it or does not know about it. Pero diri na nilihis ang viewpoint ni Schopenhauer where niingon siya na ang will is actually ma-experience nato ni siya, mga individuals na naa diri sa natural or phenomenal world. So, ingon si Schopenhauer na ang kitang tanan is natay will. Dili ta lahi-lahi og will. Like, ako kani akong will, imo lahi kag will. Actually, isa lang atong will. We have one will only. Then, ang kalahian lang is pag unsa nato ni siya pag perceive. Some perceive it as an instinct or gut feeling. Some say that it's a natural force, destiny, like fate or something like that. And for mga intellectuals or kana sa mga philosophies, this is an intellectual enlightened willing. So, since isa lang tag will, lahi-lahi lang atong perspective, kitang tanan is ginatanaw nato ni siya as maka-experience tag same reality where we won't be satisfied. Why? Because para kay Schopenhauer, ang will does not have any purpose. Therefore, it cannot be satisfied. Example is kanang sa ballpen. So, ang ballpen is nagasulat ka, kana ay ang purpose. And since wala naman siya ink, therefore, it lost its purpose. And also, it cannot satisfy your needs or your desire to write. Diba? So, muraging ana lang daw ang will. Then, another example na pod is kaning sa mga animals. So, ang mga animals, they strive to survive. So, murag ka na ang ilang will. So, they mate, then they produce offspring. Then, after producing offspring, after some time, mamatay sila. Then, mapasa ang will adto sa offspring, which is the will na will to survive. So, therefore, they will mate, then produce offspring, then after some time, mamatay. And the cycle goes on and on. So, from this example is we can say that if kinapatuloy nato ay kita as individuals is ginatry nato na ma-achieve ang atong will. Pero since ang will has no purpose, therefore it cannot be satisfied. And ang gusto naman jud sa mga tao is na ma-satisfy ito. The cycle goes on and on. Pabalik-balik lang ning ingani na cycle. Then for the next is a tidbit about Robert Schopenhauer is that Robert Schopenhauer is one of the first Western philosophers to incorporate Eastern philosophy in their philosophy, which specifically is katong about sa Buddhism, ang katong fourfold truth of Buddhism gi-incorporate niya sa iyang sa iyang philosophy. So ang fourfold truth sa Buddhism is life is full of suffering, then suffering is due to our desires, then third is shall desire should be abolished, then suffering shall cease, and then lastly ang ginaingon is ma-abolish ang ning mga desires if one follows the eightfold path. So gigamit ni Schopenhauer because ningon jud siya na life is full of suffering. Then for Schopenhauer, ang being egoistic or kadang being self-centeredness nato ng mga tao is naka-separate sa ato from one apart. Like, ginathink nato na lahi ang imong will, lahi akong will, lahi pod imong will. Marag ing ana, so gina-separate nato atong self sa others. And since ang gusto naman dyan sa tao is to achieve their will, is like, and then lahi ang will sa laing tao, some people actually exert or ginapush niya yung sariling will sa laing tao in the for the aim na matabangan ka ato na tao in achieving your will. Like kani akong will ihatag nako sa imuha para paspas lang nako ma-achieve akong will. So ing ana due being to self-centeredness. Suppose, so of course pag if you exert something on someone, di ba masakitan man sila, so nasakitan na tong tao na imong gina-exertan og will, but actually the person ay ingon sa uban na the one who exerts the will on others is also hurt. So in that situation, both of the parties are already hurt. Kay ikaw gi-exert nimo ang will sa iyahan, nasakitan siya. And since ikaw gi-exert nimo imong will sa iyaha, nasakitan pod ka. 'Di ba? So, and since the will cannot be satisfied, then the cycle of hurt goes on and on. 'Di ba? So, if we limit ourselves on a phenomenological perspective, if ginatrap na to ang atong self on sa ginatawag nila mga norms, is kanina cycle will continue to go on and on. That is why it leads me back to the point nga nung kaingon ko na ang perspective ni Robert Schopenhauer sa about the meaning of life is that meaningless jud siya. Kasi gani daw, kabalota na we are unique to one each other, ganun, diba? That, pero gamay lang ng mga tao ang naga-pursue sa path na on being unique, because being different from the society, being different from the norms is pretty quite hard mangod. So in order for this cycle of hurt, or this cycle of us pushing our desires on one another, is dapat we need to be ourselves, or you strive to be what you are. And that is all for my report.